Originally, I wasn't going to make this video. Around halfway through writing the script, I realized that another video in the same vein as this one was uploaded by Johnny Razor only a few months back. I was worried that if I did make the video, people might think I was trying to piggyback off of its success. I've decided that it would be stupid of me to withhold praise simply because I'm not the first to say it. I'll try to cover different ground than Johnny did in his video, but please check his video out. I'll put the link in the description. Hey y'all, Anthony here. Recently, I've developed an obsession so intense, it's starting to bleed into my everyday life. Slowly, bit by bit, I can feel it altering my persona, changing who I am at my core. It hurts to admit, but I've become obsessed with tax evasion. And also with Scott the Woz. Here's the thing. Good YouTube channels are hard to find. Like, really hard to find. I think there's maybe 4 good channels on this website, meaning the other 90% are terrible. It is shockingly difficult to find a content creator that doesn't exploit children, profit off of drama, or somehow manage to do both at the same time. This means that most of my time on YouTube is spent binging the good channels. The other week, I was doing my annual Nakey Jakey, aka Diet Arthur Morgan binge, when a strange video caught my eye in the recommendations. The video was titled, Scott the Woz breaks a new 2DS XL on camera, and the thumbnail featured a concerned Peter Parker drowning in a sea of Betty Crocker cake mix. Naturally, I was intrigued.
It's f***ing Mario Kart again! I hope that came out on camera.
This single video led me to discovering one of the best channels on YouTube, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I spent the next 2 weeks watching almost every video on the Scott the Woz channel, and it's led me to determine that Scott might be one of the greatest YouTubers on the platform. One of the main reasons I say this is because Scott is funny. Like, genuinely funny.
Coney.
If you ask Scott where his sense of humor came from, he'll tell you it was something he developed in his senior year of high school, which is an absolute lie because Scott managed to write this joke when he was 14.
That's a stupid joke. That's a stupid picture. I stand by my joke.
Scott's comedic influences are varied, but appear to include JonTron, as suggested by this adorable example of blatant plagiarism. That said, over the years, he's managed to create a comedic voice of his own. His writing is witty and absurdist, and his delivery is fast, leading to videos with mile-a-minute jokes that land powerfully and catch you off guard.
Well, I'm in. You know what they say, WWGD.
What would Gex do?
The G stands for Jesus.
Alright, Rex.
Not to mention that his videos are actually informative. This man knows a lot about video games. Maybe a little bit too much about video games. The informative section of his videos tend to be laced with humor and are separated by skits and cutaway jokes. With any other YouTuber, I am dreading the skits. For some godforsaken reason, YouTubers developed this thing where they compulsively feel the need to have some reason for why they're reviewing the game or the movie they're looking at. And this usually takes the form of skits. I hate these. I came to hear your thoughts on the Lorax, Doug. I really did not want to see you cosplay. The thing is, I genuinely look forward to Scott's skits. I think it has to do with the breakneck comedic pace he's developed, along with the fact that he's filming with some of his closest friends. Are these Oscar-worthy performances?
Well, that is what they all say.
No, but the lines they're delivering have a genuine sense of wit to them, and you can tell the actors are having fun because, at the end of the day, they're making a movie with their friends. These skits allow Scott to flex his comedic muscles while also highlighting something that I think makes Scott such a great YouTuber. They accentuate his authenticity. As a YouTube channel grows, it's inevitable that their content grows alongside and improves. Usually this is a good thing, but this sometimes leads to the content losing touch with what it once was. It's hard to describe. JonTron, for example, is still the same man with arguably the same quality of jokes, and yet, once episodes moved from being filmed in his apartment to being filmed on a set, the videos started to have this weird, unnatural vibe to them. This one makes me feel like I'm about to listen to my older brother's friend tell me about cool games, and this one feels like I'm watching a high school play where the actors are being held at gunpoint. The switch to the sterile and lifeless set sacrificed his authenticity. I mean, the YouTube name is innately associated with videos that can be made by anybody. That's why seeing an adult man rant about video games in their bedroom, something Scott excels at, feels much more personal. In the 3 years the Scott the Woz series has been around, the improvements made to the show have almost exclusively been within the audio, the camera quality, and the stage presence. He treats his videos like a series without straying away from what is at the heart. A guy talking about video game boxes in his parents' house for 45 minutes. And that's something important to note. Scott can and will spend hours talking about whatever he wants if you let him, and please God do not let him. He's not out here jumping from trend to trend to maximize his views or whatever. He's making videos on anything that interests him and his fan base, and I think that adds a layer of authenticity to his work too. And Scott knows this. If you listen to the bloopers and behind the scenes videos he's uploaded on his second channel, you can frequently hear him and his friends referencing his no trends rule.
What? I like no trends.
Scott actively avoids incorporating trends into his videos because he knows they will date them. This is one of the reasons why episodes from 3 years ago are just as enjoyable today as they were when they came out. Imagine if the Nintendo Switch wishlist video referenced fidget spinners or the Snapchat hot dog. And this was something that kind of blew me away about Scott's channel. It is incredibly uncommon for a channel's first videos to be just as entertaining as their most recent. Creators usually take years to develop their craft and find a unique identity, yet Scott's has remained incredibly consistent since 2017. It leaves you wondering, how is it possible for somebody's first videos to be so good? Well, it's not possible. These aren't Scott's first videos. In fact, Scott used to have an entire older channel called Wozniak News TV. The videos from this channel and those archived on his second channel, Scott's Stash, reveal the single thing that I believe makes Scott such a fantastic YouTuber. It reveals his passion for entertainment. You see, Scott is a different breed. This is a man who handmade his own magazine with comics and game reviews from 4th grade until like 8th grade. This is somebody who, in his free time as a child, would create DVDs for each season of Wozniak News TV, a series which he ran for years and also rarely included news. There was almost never any news here, except for Cairo News Update, but we don't talk about that one. Watching these old videos, it becomes obvious that this man was born to be a YouTuber. His passion for entertainment can be found in all of his works and seeps into every aspect of his content. The idea of having a stop-motion monster fight or a Christmas special with a Rankin Bass-inspired intro and all-out musical numbers is not something every YouTuber would do, but is something Scott would do because he genuinely cares about entertainment and always has. He's not making videos on YouTube because it's profitable, but because he loves creating content. Scott is a genuinely talented and funny creator whose content feels like the natural evolution of the gaming review genre, pioneered by figures like AVGN and dominated by creators like JonTron, while still managing to maintain that authentic old YouTube feel. Scott the Woz is one of the most inspiring creators on the site today, and is someone who other creators should aspire to be like. Thank you for creating your videos, Scott. The idea of having a stop-motion monster fight for a Christmas special with a, oh no, this is the word I don't know,